All right, shalom everybody, and peace of the Lord to all of you. You know, as you see, I changed the topic. I was going to talk about Muhammad and his lice in his pants, and those who follow Muhammad, who his penis, their penis will be endless. So Trump, he cut the penis of Muhammad, as we see in the news. He just launched an attack and finished all the nuclear facility in less than 30 seconds. Trump, he just killed all the nuclear facility of Iran in 30 seconds. I hope you can hear me. Can we hear me? So this is the news. This is not my news. This is Fox News. Breaking news.
This is a Fox News alert. News from the President of the United States that there has been an attack inside Iran. Just moments ago, President Donald Trump putting out on Truth Social, we have completed our very successful attack on 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. Again, this from President Donald Trump. A full payload of bombs was dropped on the primary site, Fordo. All planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our great American warriors. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now is the time for peace. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Again, that's just seconds ago from President Donald Trump on Truth Social, suggesting that those B-2 bombers that perhaps were on the way.
Somebody saying no sound. Guys, can you hear the audio? Can you hear the audio? Is the audio coming fine? Doesn't make sense. The audio is fine. Can you hear or not? You hear? All right. The guy who have no idea, maybe Prophet Muhammad was right when he said, Shaitan, he pee in your ears. So, as you see, Trump, you see, I was expecting that Trump is playing a game, you know. He was getting things ready, you know, before he go for it. And the stupid Iranian, even, you know, even today, they said discussing the uranium enrichment is not even an option. So what in the world they are talking about? Why even they want to negotiate you if they can finish you? I mean, those people are stupid, you know. Actually, I'm so grateful that they are stupid, because usually Shia, they are very sneaky and they lie a lot. They practice taqiyya. But they are so arrogant, so stupid, they think they can get away with it. And they thought, because many in the Republican Party, like this, you know, Tucker Carlson, who is an agent for Russia, he's trying to push many Republicans to go against Trump. But they forgot that at the end of the day, Trump, he is not worried about the coming election. He's not worried about what will happen. You know, okay, you want to fight, fight, bring it on. I mean, they are no match. The American, they can wipe the, I mean, Israel alone. Actually, you know what? For me, I was saying to myself today, maybe Israel should do it alone, so they can keep the victory only for Israel, because they are victorious. I mean, they wiped the floor with so-called country. It's called the regime of the Islamic of Iran. Iran is 75 times bigger. 75 times. Not 7 times. 75 times bigger than Israel. The population of Iran is almost 100 million. Population of Israel, it's about 10, but more, there's many of them, they are Arab. We cannot count on them in this war. In fact, they are dancing in the street for any Jew he die. I saw the videos. So those are the ones Israel should, you know, send them out to Jordan, because anybody he dance for your for attack on you, he don't deserve to be in your country. It doesn't matter who's he, even if he's a Jew, even if he's a Christian. Anyone he dance in the street because there's an enemy attacking your country should be stripped from his passport, from his civil right, and send him out. Whoever want to take him, let him take him. So finally, Trump, he did it. And as you see how easy it was, the job. I mean, it was so easy. Guys, nobody even noticed, you know. Like if Trump did not notice, say, we did make, you know, Iranian shish kebab. And by the way, when I say Iranian, I don't mean the Iranian people. I mean this filthy regime of Iran. A lot of Iranians, they hate this regime. I hope now Israel will continue, they will not stop, finish all their programs, missiles program, drone programs, anything. Like make falafel. Let us see what they can do. And now let us see if the Iranian dare to respond to America. Who want to bet what they will do? Do you think the Iranian will respond? Do you think they will dare to respond? If Israel alone, they are making poo-poo in their pants. In fact, the Iranian regime, they hire a replacement for the one who killed yesterday. Before he sit in the new chair, he's dead. I mean, how corrupt this government is, to the point the Israeli, they knew where they live, they knew where they are, what they are eating, what restaurant they go to. Imagine the Israeli. I don't know if you know how they killed those leaders. Like one of the tricks, the Iranian leaders, they have a hotline. When we say hotline, doesn't mean the line of Andrew Tate, like porn station. Hotline mean like for emergency. This is like a special line, nobody have access to it, except very, very high rank people. So the Israeli use that hotline. Don't ask me how, I have no idea, I wasn't there. We are Arab, we have no witnesses for anything. So they use this hotline, and they made calls to every of those leaders to meet in a certain place, a hidden, secretive place. So they brought all those leaders to that place, and they hunt them. Boom, boom, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Jack Shalom was in town, Netanyahu, how you killed them all, Habibi? Listen, Habibi. We called them Habibi. We told them, come to me, Habibi. We told them that we have a secret meeting and we are going to meet with you to discuss how to fight Israel, Habibi. So they came over the Habibi, and boom, we made them shish kebab, Habibi, and potatoes. They are dead. Or Netanyahu, that easy? Very easy. For us in Israel, this is very, very easy. In Israel, everything is very easy. For the Arab, everything is impossible. Sorry. I know you are an Arab Christian prince, but I have to say the truth to you. For you, it's impossible. For the Jews, it's not impossible. Okay, I get it. I have somebody want to make a comment about your attack on Iran now. Hold on. He's from Pakistan. Get some breath. Did you hear the news that Pakistan, they are going to nominate President Donald Trump to be the Peace Nobel Prize? Peace Nobel Prize. He just made an Islamic country shish kebab. Get the breath. Fed of all those Asiya, they are not Muslims. And we are so happy because he beat their ass. What mean ass? He beat your ass too. In Afghanistan, even in Pakistan. Isn't him who killed, the American, they killed Osama bin Laden with the goat. Remember the goat? He was watching porno video in his house, with the goat. In Pakistan. Get him breath. First of all, Osama bin Laden was not in Pakistan. He was in Pakistan province. That's different. That's not Pakistan. So there's Pakistan and Pakistan province. Exactly. Zakir Naik, I think you are the smartest Muslim ever. Get him breath. Thank you very much for saying the truth. Finally, you are saying the truth. I was joking, man. I don't mean it. Christian Prince educated and recorded. I'm going to put it everywhere. You admitted that I'm the smartest Muslim in the world. Zakir Naik, you are the most stupid donkey in the world, man. What are you talking about? Christian Prince, it's too late. I recorded the first part. What about you post the whole video? We Muslim, we don't post the whole video. We cut it pieces and we paste as we wish. Okay, go ahead. So listen carefully. This is the news. Great news.
This is a Fox News alert. News from the President of the United States that there has been an attack inside Iran. Just moments ago, President Donald Trump putting out on Truth Social, we have completed our very successful attack on 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. Again, this from President Donald Trump. A full payload of bombs was dropped on the primary site, Fordo, Trump. All planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our great American warriors. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now is the time for peace. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Again, that's just seconds ago from President Donald Trump on Truth Social, suggesting that those B-2 bombers that perhaps were on the way may have been behind this. We'll get more details on these 3 sites that the president said has been attacked inside Iran. This comes after days of negotiations to try to get Iran to the negotiating table. The President of the United States saying it would have to be unconditional surrender, saying enrichment would have to stop. We heard from negotiations in Europe that that was not being accepted by the Iranians, that they would not stop enriching uranium. There was a thought that this could go as long as 2 weeks, as the president said he would decide within 2 weeks. However, 2 days is within 2 weeks. And now word from President Donald Trump that these attacks have happened. Again, interesting that 3 sites have been struck by U.S. bombers. And this, again, we'll get more information about the exact targets and what bombs were used. We expect that the GBU-57, the bunker buster, the massive penetrator bomb, may have been one of those used. Fordo is a nuclear facility inside Iran that is roughly a half-mile deep underneath a rock mountain-like facility that has been said to be the site of a lot of the enrichment capability. Esfahan, believed to be a storage facility for enriched uranium, and Natanz, another part of the nuclear facilities. They have several throughout Iran. It has been long described as a very difficult and tedious effort to go after these nuclear sites, but the U.S. for the first time launching an attack inside Iran. Again, the President of the United States saying all of the planes are out of Iranian airspace. The bombings do continue by the Israelis inside Iran as this back and forth volley between Israel and Iran has continued for some 2 weeks. We expect to hear more about this operation, not only from the Pentagon, but perhaps from the White House, although the White House this evening, has called a lid, as far as meaning no one will talk after that. That may be changing now. Obviously, we have this Truth Social post from President Donald Trump.
All right.
Been an attack.
Actually, I heard that Trump, he will make a speech, like a live speech to address the attack. We will see if this is true. But this is very good news, you know. The Iranian, they thought of themselves highly. They thought really they can. I mean, they are so stupid. If you could not make it against Israel, Israel is a small, tiny country. I mean, if Israel made, you know, wipe the floor with you, what those people are about, what they think really, what they are talking about. And, you know, actually, yesterday I made a video, and I did not post it. In my video, I said, Trump is saying that the Iranian, they are going, like, they are almost making like, they can finish a nuclear bomb in a few weeks. And then he say, we will give you 2 weeks. What if they finish the bomb before it's, you know, it doesn't make sense, you know, it doesn't make sense what they are saying in the news. But then I said to myself, there is something fishy. There is something very, very fishy, you know. And war is about, you know, you play games, you know, you don't tell your enemies what you want to do exactly. If you tell them, that means you are not smart, you are not vigilant, you know. If you want success in war, you have to play such a game. I was going to talk about, you know, a totally different topic, but we can do. But this is a good news, you know, I was waiting for it. I was expecting the Israeli to use a tactical nuke, which means small bombs, because they have them. They do not need really USA. They do not need this B-2 bomber. They do. They do. They do have what they can, use to destroy this thing. But the only issue with this nuclear is going to affect badly the population there, even though it's very small, but it's going to cause radiation, and that is not really favorable by anybody, including us. So this will be like the last solution to do. But if they have no choice but to do it, they will do it. So here it says Trump to give public address following U.S. strike on Iran nuclear site. And he shared in the Truth media. Let us see what he is sharing. Look like this is what he shared. Let us see here where he shared that. I will look for it. Trump. Truth. All right. Let us see his account. So we can read his post. Look like there's a heavy load of people clicking there. It's taking time to open. Okay. Well, we will try again later. But we will see when he's going to make a speech about this issue, so we can publish it and share it with you. Enough of this drama. This filthy regime is causing trouble for long, 50 years. Terrorism, terrifying the neighbors. You see, even the neighbors who they are so upset, like Saudi Arabia, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia is upset. Why? Because Israel attacked Iran. What a big fat liar. He is dancing in his pants now. He's literally dancing. But they don't dare, they don't dare to say the truth. That, yeah, they enjoy it, So this is a Truth media, let's see here. Because, Iran is the biggest threat to Saudi Arabia, to all the neighbors, not only to Israel. It's loading. Here we go. He said, I will be giving an address to the nation at 10 p.m. All right. Not far from now. Thank you for telling me. Guys, always he tell me when he go on TV. He always call me. He never go live. See how I know that Trump will be live speaking to us at 10 p.m. How I know that? Oh, let me see. See? He left me a phone message saying, Christian Prince, just to let you know, I am going to talk live. Try not to be live in the same time because we don't want to compete together. I mean, he's jealous. This guy is jealous. He don't want me to be, look at this, he's selfish. He don't want me to be live because more people will come to listen to me than him. I know that. Okay, don't worry. By the time you talk, we will be finishing. I mean, I cannot believe it, man. So what if we go together in the same time? What's wrong with Trump? This is like one of the things I don't like about him. What's wrong with you? Like he like to be the only one in the stage. Like Trump, come on, just as a sensitive case, like talking about war and Iraq. No. No. That's it. Don't talk to Trump. He like to be alone in the stage. Okay, I will give you the stage. So here he's saying, I will give you an address. By the way, his English is getting improving, and if you noticed, since he started talking to me, he used to make a lot of grammar mistakes, pronouncing, spelling, or even his name. He used to call himself Donald, like the McDonald, He don't know how to say. But anyway, I thank God, like he's getting improved. I was right when I voted for him to be a president. So he will address the nation, to the nation, that is including me, just to let you know, Muslims. I am an American citizen, Muslims. You don't believe me? Hold on, I have a caller. Christian Prince, first of all, you keep saying you are an Arab. How you are an Arab and you are an American citizen? It's possible. I will tell you. I came to America and I became a citizen. And even I joined the USA Army. Christian Prince, first of all, I heard that when you joined the American Army, you were washing dishes. No, I did not wash dishes. I have degrees, as you know. So they give you ranks when you have degrees. Christian Prince, first of all, you said that you have a degree in Islam. That is not acceptable and nobody care for it. It doesn't equal anything. No, it's equal because the intelligence need it, the CIA need it, the FBI need it, you know. They need me very much. Trust me, when I was in the army, I was a very, very valuable asset to them. Christian Prince, I'm going to report you that you were helping the American against Allah. Exactly. This is exactly what I was doing. But don't tell anyone. So here it says, why am I clicking it? It goes there. I don't want to click on it. So he said this is a historic, this is a historic moment. He's talking about me, by the way. I'd like me talking about it now. Please register a historian, just Christian Prince, in Saturday, June 21st at 8:42 p.m. He was talking about it. This is a historic moment. We have to remember. Just put that in your historic calendar. And Zakir Naik called me live. Just put that too, you know. For the United States of America, trust me, this is not only for the United States of America. This is for the whole world because those sick, I don't want to use the word bastard, but excuse me, I have to use it. Those sick bastards, the sons of Muta, the Iranian regime, they are the most evil, wicked regime exists in history ever. They spread chaos and war and killing. And you see, Iran is not a poor country. Iran is not a poor country. But since the Islamists took over, this country is doomed. People have no jobs. They don't even have rain. Even rain stopped coming. God, He is punishing them. If you go right now and search drought in Iran, you will not believe it. They have no water. So I hope that this will not stop here, and I hope the people will raise against this regime, especially now Israel is weakening it, and I think the Israeli will not stop. Why they will stop? Keep it cleaning. Keep the bacteria. Keep it cleaning. Destroy their missiles, destroy their storage, destroy everything you can. Even 7-Up, don't let it get up. This is why I asked, Mujahid from Taliban, why in Taliban you walk 7 steps and you jump? He said, because this is because of the American store 7-Up, So we start to walk 7 steps, and so we can merge with the American and nobody notice us that we are not American, so we can do terrorist attack. Very, very smart. So I hope the Israeli will not stop here, And now I want to see what the Iranian will do. They will cry, this attack is a crime against humanity. We are going to we are going to make a complaint to United Nations, and then, like we should send them Kamala, honestly. Kamala, she will tell them what have been by burden, but by have been, burden, has been, the thing. So they will get dizzy, and they will have no idea what the American talking about, and they will give up, and they will leave to the moon. Just send them Kamala. I mean, Kamala is the best. She's a philosopher. By the way, Aflatun, he committed suicide because of Kamala. He could not take it. Me and Kamala, no way Kamala did beat him. So he decided to migrate to Aflatun land, This is why they call him Aflatani, or Afla thing, So he will address the nation, and the word, America, Israel, and the word, Iran must now agree to end the war. No, I don't agree. Let them continue. Let them continue, because the more they continue, the more they will be weakened, and the more it is possible to down this regime and finish it. And maybe we can bring back the Crown Prince. I'm not sure if the Crown Prince already became a Christian, but I heard most of his families already are Christians. That will be a wonderful thing if the king of Iran is a Christian man. That will be a great gift, you know, and a great victory, right? So I hope, guys, Trump, you know, he cannot wait. He cannot wait. Look how many times he posted the same post. Trump, what's wrong with you? I mean, you cannot resist, huh? He's so happy. Okay, I destroyed it. Finally, I did it. Okay, I made poop on them. So he from now on he will keep posting every 2 minutes. Like, I will be giving addresses to the nation 10 p.m. at the White House. He will keep posting that. You sound like Quran now. Like Muhammad, he keep repeating the same thing. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Malik Yawmiddin. Like, come on, we got it. You will address the nation at 10 p.m. I'm doing that for now until you show up. You know, we cannot have two presidents in the same place, my friend. We cannot. Me and you in the same time. What's wrong with you, Trump? Just take it easy, man. We will wait for you. Don't worry. And I told you when you go live, I will switch to dead like Muhammad. Okay. And look, the Israeli. Trump sharing post claiming. I mean, I like the media, by the way. Claiming. Are you sure he is claiming? Maybe this is fake news from CNN. He's claiming, huh? Oh, okay, claiming. All right. We were in full coordination with the U.S. On Iran strike. All right. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when Trump come to you? Do you think Russia will be involved? My friend, Russia, you see, Russia and China, obviously they sold. This is one of the things about Russia and China. They are your friends until you are in trouble. The second you are in trouble, they say to you, goodbye. You know, they don't know you. They did that with the Armenian. They did that with the George. I mean, they did that with everybody. You name it. They are your friends. In fact, I know that something will happen. This is why I did not post the video. I will tell you why. I receive a news from someone is very connected in Israel. He told me, as we speak, the Russian, they are taking all their employees from the Fordo and Asfahan, the scientists, there's Russian scientists and employees. They are working there. So they took all their employees out. So until now they were in. Which mean the American, they told the Russian, potato, take your employees or they will die. We warn you. So Putin, he took every single employee. It doesn't matter how big, important, or small. And all of them, they crossed the borders all the way to Armenia. As you know, there's borders to Armenia, there's borders with Turkey. Most of people, like Christians, are going to Armenia. Others, mostly, especially those who they are connected, like with the Turkish background, ethnic, they go to Turkey. And many who they are from the Azerbaijan ethnic. In case you do not know, there's almost 30 million, or between 20 to 30 million, nobody knows exactly, who they are from Azerbaijan. In fact, there is a state in like territory in Iran. It's called, I think, the east of Azerbaijan and the west of Azerbaijan. It's called Azerbaijan. You believe it? Yeah, because before this used to be part of Azerbaijan. So Russia and China, they will never even dare. You know, you remember what the Lord said? From their fruits you shall know them, not from their speeches, right? Speeches is cheap. You know, I can make a speech, I will support you, but when I need you, I don't find you, right? Where is China and where is Russia? All those, Israel is hitting hard. Even Erdogan is upset from the Israelis, supposedly, but I've been told by this Israeli person that many of the Israeli airplane, they pass through the Turkish airspace. by the agreement of the Turkish. So do you see how sneaky, filthy this Erdogan? Do you see how he betray? So in TV, he say Israel is doing a state terrorism against Iran. This is what he said just today. This is in TV. Let me find you the news. See? So in TV, he speak about the state terrorism of Israel. Oh, what we are doing here. Let us copy the link. Hold, give me a second. All right. News. Turkey ready to spoil over Iran-Israel war. Repeat peace called Daily Sabah. Turkey Erdogan says Netanyahu suppressed Adolf Hitler in genocide. Turkey, 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 Turkey. I mean, they call you Turkey for a reason. Chicken boy. So, in the appearance, they are against Israel, but behind the door, they are supporting the attack on Iran because Iran is a big threat to all Muslim Sunni countries. We know that. Turkey and Iran, they were enemies in Syria. We know that. This is why, you know, Muslims, when they say something in TV, they mean the opposite. Never believe a Muslim, he says something. Their news is fake, even if he's actually, if he swear by Allah, that means he is for sure lying. If a Muslim, he swear by Allah, that means for sure he is lying. You know, there's no question about it. Yeah. So we are waiting for Trump to announce, make a speech, nice speech, and we will see what what Netanyahu will say. And I hope Israel will not stop, you know, because I want them. You started something, you better finish it. You know what I mean? They should destroy all their manufacturers for missiles, for drones, so they cannot be a threat. And more than this, weaken the regime so the people they can uprise against the regime, and maybe we can replace it. That is a great opportunity.
News from the President of the United States that there has been an attack inside Iran. Just moments ago, President Donald Trump putting out on Truth Social, we have completed our very successful attack on 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. Again, this from President Donald Trump. A full payload of bombs was dropped on the primary site, Fordo. All planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our great American warriors. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now is the time for peace. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Again, that's just seconds ago from President Donald Trump on Truth Social, suggesting that those B-2 bombers that perhaps were on the way may have been behind this. We'll get more details on these 3 sites that the president said has been attacked inside Iran. This comes after days of negotiations to try to get Iran to the negotiating table. The President of the United States saying it would have to be unconditional surrender, saying enrichment would have to stop. We heard from negotiations in Europe that that was not being accepted by the Iranians, that they would not stop enriching uranium. There was a thought that this could go as long as 2 weeks, as the president said he would decide within 2 weeks. However, 2 days is within 2 weeks. And now word from President Donald Trump that these attacks have happened. Again, interesting that 3 sites have been struck by U.S. bombers. And this, again, we'll get more information about the exact targets and what bombs were used. We expect that the GBU-57, the bunker buster, the massive penetrator bomb, may have been one of those used. Fordo is a nuclear facility inside Iran that is roughly a half-mile deep underneath a rock mountain-like facility that has been said to be the site of a lot of the enrichment capability. Esfahan, believed to be a storage facility for enriched uranium, and Natanz, another part of the nuclear facilities. They have several throughout Iran. It has been long described as a very difficult and tedious effort to go after these nuclear sites, but the U.S., for the first time, launching an attack inside Iran. Again, the President of the United States saying all of the planes are out of Iranian airspace. The bombings do continue by the Israelis inside Iran as this back and forth volley between Israel and Iran has continued for some 2 weeks. We expect to hear more about this operation, not only from the Pentagon, but perhaps from the White House, although the White House this evening, has called a lid, as far as meaning no one will talk after that. That may be changing now. Obviously, we have this Truth Social post from President Donald Trump.
You know, the funny is, the Muslim, they
Has
say,
been an attack.
the Quran says that the Jews, they fight you from behind walls, and they are coward. And this is what Muhammad said. The reality is, a female, a Jewish female, Christian female, they go in airplane, fly over Iran, in the heart of the enemy. They make their leader shish kebab. You know, I want to imagine this female, pilot going over the airplane, like in the airplane, and like she put it in pilot, like autopilot, and now she's doing makeup. She put in lipstick. I'm going to kill a man with big beard now. He's a very big leader. Which lipstick I need to use for this occasion? Maybe I should use blue. But it's weird, weird to use blue. But I can sing with it like, oh mommy, mommy blue, oh mommy blue, oh mommy. They blew you up. Female, they are blowing you up, Muslims. It's a female. She was doing lipstick. Mayday, Habibti, focus on the target. Leave lipstick in the side now. Don't worry. I can do both in the same time. Amr Zariri, we are multitasking. Oh, okay. But just be careful. We don't want to hit the other guy. Don't worry, even the other guy is in the left, so it doesn't matter which one I hit first. And and the funny is all the news. There is no way America will involve in this. And all, I mean, all those who they brought them in TV stations, go and do pee-pee. I mean, I don't know who in the world hire you. Right now, we are with us live, General Abdullah, the son of Abdul, the father of Abu Hassan. General Abdul, do you think Donald Trump will dare to attack Iran? For sure no. Trump is not going to dare to do that because the hell will open and Allah will curse them. Oh, okay. You know what? Let me see the Iranian TV station is still working. Hold on. That will be interesting. Let us see. They will be crying now. Let us see. Okay. Is it on? Let us see. They will be now like they are on rumbling. Go. Cry. Yeah, Hussein.
Trump is saying, oh, Israel is safer. They all seem to be playing it up with their rhetoric.
Yeah.
Guys, look. They are saying that U.S. President Trump, he claimed. I guess those people don't live there. What do you mean? What do you mean claim? Aren't you the Iranian? Like you heard it from the news? Brother and sister, the president of the United States of America, he claimed.
But all this talk for Israel being safer, the IDF terrorist group,
The IDF terrorist group. They terrify you, right? I mean, I'm sure you are terrified. By the way, the broadcast is happening from Lebanon. They cannot do it no more from Iran. No internet. Nowhere is a safe place for the regime. So we are doing it from Lebanon in a secretive place. Be careful. Lebanon is even more closer to Israel.
have announced that all non-essential activities in the country, gatherings, educational activities, work in the Zionist entity have been suspended. So rather than actually being safer, they
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Lazar. I mean, look who's talking about safe here. Listen, Abdul. If you feel safe in your country, why you go 14th floor under the ground and you hide? If you are safe. I mean, I never heard of somebody he feels safe, but yet he don't dare to walk in the street. Netanyahu just today, he was in the street, like he was even singing. I saw him walking down the street after Damullah, la la lam, la la lam. He walk in the street. Do your leader dare to walk in the street? Which one is safe? We can tell Hassan Nasrallah did not even see the day sun for the last even 25 years. That's why he looks so white, like snow. He can't even wear his bikini, the one he bought it from a long time ago, to do suntan. Israel is not safe and your country is safe. I can tell exactly which one is safe, which one is not. Let us see if there's any more news. So what Trump is saying here, by the way, that the mission of USA is over. However, if the Iranian dare to respond, the mission is not over. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Muslims are very brave. You see, like when they attack in October 7, you know, people, they will sleep, they attack, they kidnap women, children, they rape, they steal. I saw a guy, even he put a toilet seat, he put it in his head and he ran with it to Gaza. Looked like they knew the future. And then when the army, the real men, come to them, nowhere to be found. And they claim that the Jews are the coward. A tiny country, for the last, 10 days now, attacking Iran, which is a country 75 times bigger. Population is no match. Size, strategic is no match. Who is the one who go after who? They wipe the floor with you. And then when they respond, those cowards, they don't respond to attack. Like you see, the Israeli are not shooting and killing civilians. Even though those stupid liberals, they say, in Gaza they are killing civilians. No, they are not. If you shoot at me and you hide behind your people, and then I shoot back at you, I am not the one who killed the civilians. You did it. Actually, Hamas, they were doing it on purpose so they can win the international, support. So people will see the pictures and say, look, the Israeli are killing civilians. Right? Let's see. Trump, he just posted a picture of the flag. I mean, this guy, he copy me. He's watching me. Anything I do, he do. I don't know what to do with him, seriously. Look. Refresh. No truth is in Truth Social. Look what the page is saying. What is the post? No, what happened? That's a comedy. Let me, I mean, what happened? Why it's not showing me? Hold on. Huh? What? Okay, hold on. I know what happened. You see, I think Trump is trying not to let me use his post because he wanna get more publicity more than me. Good luck. Look, it says no truth. What happened to the post? Where is the post? Is it taken off? Media? No. Where is the post? Sound weird. Here, I still see the post actually in the other browser, but when I open it here, I don't see it. I don't know why. I'm not sure what is. I see him here posting the flag. Yeah, for some reason it's not showing. Maybe they want me to join the account. Do you think, guys, Trump is trying to compete with me? He's afraid I'm going to steal the presidency. His account has not been working for an hour now. No, actually, in Google browser, it's working. I see. He posted a flag just 24 minutes ago. But for some reason here, maybe because this browser does not accept advertising, maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe. It says create an account and join. All right. Yeah, the post of him. In the beginning, I thought maybe somebody hacked his account, like why it's gone. No, I see it's still here. But in this browser, for some reason, let me add it here. Yeah, the post is still there. Nothing changed. See it? Yeah, that made me worry actually for a second. I said maybe somebody hacked his account and they posted this. You never know. It can happen. Right? It's possible. Yeah, there's a difficulty in my browser. I will tell you why my browser is always, because I'm different. So anything I browse I browse it differently, and that is the reason my browser is not browsing as you browse. Like you will not know the experience I struggle with until you become me, and to become me, that's a disaster. Your mom, she will wish you go back where you came from. So you will not. I hope you will not experience such a experience to be me, like browsing what you should not browse, and and then you fight with me, and then your name is Bruce, and then I make you Bruce Lee. So anyone understand what I'm saying? Only Kamala Harris can understand. It has been burdened, but by has what has been, you know. So if you don't understand, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's normal. It's normal, you know. Oh boy. Let us see if there's more news in the news. There's more news in the news. That's weird. There's more news in the news. Man, that's deep. There's two people in the world. They can come with this. Three actually, to be honest with you. Me, Kamala, and Joe Biden. I mean, we have to face reality. I know many of you will try to say I don't agree, etc. There is AOC. Imagine this woman, she become president of USA. If that ever happened, we will be doomed. She will bring all the terrorists, give them citizenship, and they will be the Congress of USA. AOC. I don't know, even her name is weird. AOC, huh? Okay. A bunch of weirdo. Let us see if Trump he is saying anything more. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, we have Sky News is talking about what? Let us see what Sky News comment about this. You know, this lady in Sky News, her name, it make me think that she is a Muslim. But
Places.
but then I saw her wearing
Highly
cross.
likely.
She wear a
I
cross.
think that Iran's nuclear program is, the hardware is geographically dispersed, and it's impossible to eliminate it to the extent that it can't be reconstituted if there is a political will by the Iranian government to do so. Obviously, we can talk about greater or lesser amounts of time it would take to reconstitute that, but the key variable here is
Yeah, give me a break. Key variable and variable. You know, now it's too much talk now. Like yeah, just shut up. You know, it just did it, and that's what count. All this talk, you know, it's just a waste of time. And who's the one who hired this guy? Just please take him away. I mean, enough is enough. You know. Okay, let's go here see if there's any news. No more news. It's the same. Iranian state media claims targeted nuclear site and their uranium stockpiles were previously evacuated. Look how stupid they are. Guys, look how stupid they are. Because if this is true, that means you're asking the American to hit you more. If they are smart, they should say, yeah, you destroy it, but it's you know what I mean? If they really evacuated, they should make the American believe it's you did it. You destroyed it. So they will stop. Do you see the stupidity? You have a screen and okay, sorry, let me take the screen. So Iranian state media claim targeted a nuclear site and their uranium stockpiles were previously evacuated. I mean, this is the one who says that is a mentally stupid. Because if I am you idiot, I will tell them you are right, you destroyed it, you made a shish kebab, so the American, they will go to sleep, and boom, we have nuke, right? You don't tell them you did not do anything, come back. I mean, they see the stupidity. Which means obviously they did it, you know. But now saying this will give them excuse to attack you more and more. So the world will not say, okay, you destroyed it, now what do you want? Why you continue? Donkeys. This regime run by a bunch of donkeys. You should say, yay, you destroy it, may Allah destroy you. We are sad now. Like act, you know, act. So the American will leave you alone. But now saying this, you idiot, said, oh man, there is nothing there. Let us look more. I don't know who is the leader who posed this, but you are so deep, man. You are so smart. I don't know what your mom she was eating beside a cucumber when she gave birth to you. She was eating cucumber when she made you, and when she gave birth to you. Are you Mr. Cucumber? Takbir? No, actually, they should now they should lie. No, listen. I don't know if you get the point. If an army, a massive army, and we are not capable to fight, and all what they are saying, they want to destroy those facilities, and we did take everything, which means they destroy just building. Why you want to tell them that you are not successful, come back? You should tell them the opposite. You were successful, you destroyed it, and then, voila, surprise, we make nukes. So this is statement exposing their stupidity. They are in pain. They are trying to gain like position of we are not really a bunch of losers. And the American, they did not do anything, but obviously, like, don't you know, Abdul, I was in the army, and I know, with their technology, they can watch even, like, I don't want to exaggerate, say an ant. By the way, Abdul, is there an ant in your pant when you say this post? It must be. They can watch anything working in the ground, even if there's a cloud, even if it's covered by a cloud. Still, they have the ability to find out what is going in, what's going out. But by the way, don't take it in a dirty way, Iranian Abdul. Muslims, I know you are a Shia. When I say whatever, getting in and getting out, you think about talking about sex. No, this is not the topic now. We are not talking about muta. We are talking about those tunnels where you hide your nukes or your nuclear facility stuff, you know. So whatever getting in, whatever getting out, the American will know about it. So if you ever take anything as you claim, the Israeli will see it. They are watching you. Look at me. Look at me. Abdul, look at me. Come on. Look at me. I'm watching you. Look how silly, how stupid. Those people, they have the most powerful satellite in the world. They can read your license plate. This is why, by the way, I cover it by, the picture of Kamala Harris. I heard in the news that all cameras, because they are owned by Donald Trump in the American government, they hate to look at, Kamala Harris picture. So, like, they don't take a speed ticket. Kamala Harris picture, the camera, traffic camera, don't take a picture. Because they are trying to fight the advertising of Kamala Harris. All right? This is a trick. I came with it. Don't copy me. If you copy me and you get a ticket from the police because you are putting it over your plate, disclaimer, I was joking. True story, by the way. This is a true story. The same as the news coming from Iran. So Iranian regime did not hit anything, really? It was empty, huh? Mean. And when you bet those things, where you bet them? Why you don't give us the address in Home Depot? Iranian state media confirms, I love it when they say confirm. When a Muslim, he say confirm, that means da'if. Confirm that the Islamic Republic of Isfahan, Natanz, and Fordow nuclear site were attacked by enemy strike. You know what? I mean, this sentence must be smart. You look how deep the details. Enemy strike. I mean, the one who strike you, who's going to be your friend, your cousin? I mean, isn't it obvious this is enemy? But, you have to add it there because those, Islamists, they are so slow. They can get confused, It might be a friendly fire, like Hezbollah attack. You never know. I mean, Abdul, they fought a lot. So we have to add the word enemy strike. Otherwise, the Abdul will not understand the news that those are the American. The IRIB, hold on, what is that? What the heck is that? IRIB, IRIB, what? What? I don't know. I don't want to talk dirty now, but sound fishy, guys. Be careful. State broadcaster claim the site along with their enriched uranium stockpiles were evacuated beforehand. Beforehand? I just learned new English word, beforehand. So you did not use your hands? What did you use? It's time to tell us, Iranian regime, what you use. Beforehand? What does that mean? In advance, huh? Okay. All right, all right. U.S. reportedly sent message assuring Iran strike limited to nuke site and is not seeking regime change. Yeah. I believe you. You're telling the truth. Must be true news. Let us see what else. All right. Report top Israeli minister. By the way, guys, they are not talking about me. They are talking about different person. You know, there's two in Israel. They are the top, me and the other guy. You know, so this is not. It's not me because I'm with you, as you see. It's not me who said that. Report top Israeli ministers huddled all night as USA launch. How they knew that I was all night? I mean, they cannot keep a secret. They must be Filipinos. Like those Filipinos, you know, you remember? I told them, don't tell the Abdul that Christian Prince is coming to debate them. And I repeated that like 20 times. And then when the debate came, I found that they have articles saying, like the title of the video, Christian Prince versus... I told them 20, 30 times, don't tell them Christian Prince will debate you. Anyway, they must be from the Philippines, those Israeli leaders. All right. They are very good in keeping secrets. Apparently, in the now, I guess English drive me crazy sometimes. Apparently, in the now, okay, you know, whatever. English is English. About U.S. strike on Iran nuclear site, a smaller group of top Israeli ministers had been meeting from around 10 p.m. local time until shortly after U.S. President Donald Trump announced, man, guys, this, hey, Iranian, hold on, let me call Ahmadinejad. Hey, Ahmadi, Salah ala Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad. Okay, listen. As you see in the news, they are saying they were up all night. Okay? Now it's the time to attack because they're asleep. Yes, brother. Hit them. All the leader of Israel, brother, they were up all night watching you become shish kebab. So it's your opportunity now to attack the Israeli because all of them, they are asleep. Who said so? Israeli news. You don't trust them no more, huh? You trust them before? Okay, Ahmadinejad, okay. I don't know if you remember, the Iranian regime, they created an agency to encounter the Mossad. All right? So they created like CIA agency, but their duty only to fight the spies of Israel. And then, after they created this agency, they discover that the head of the agency is a Mossad agent. You guys, you Islamists, you are so smart. You are so smart. So you created an agency to counter in Mossad, and then you hire somebody to be the head of it, and he is a Mossad agent? That's deep. Hey, Ahmadinejad, how you doing? And you want to win war against Israeli donkey? Are you serious? Imagine, guys, the American, they hire the head of the CIA to fight Al-Qaeda. And then later we find that he's Al-Qaeda. And not only that, this guy, when they hired him, he hired all the high staff ranks are Mossad agents. All of them. So what they do, they bring officials, Iranian officials who never have anything wrong, and they investigate them to take information from them about the army. But the excuse, we are suspecting you helping the Israeli. The guy, the Abdul, I swear by Allah, give me the Quran. I did not tell them anything. I never spoke to them. They beat him, spank him. Tell us the truth. And by the way, what you are doing in the facility there? Did you give them any information about the nuke? What is the news about the nuke? Huh? Tell us. I did not tell them that we are doing this and this and this. I never communicated with them. And then they, hello? Habibi Netanyahu. Today we did beat the hell of Abdul, the son of Abdullah. That's the brother of Hassan Nasrallah. And he gave us all the information. They have etc. 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 number of cartridge for nuke and etc. 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 enrichment. I will give you the address exactly. Do you need a stamp? What a stupid. Oh boy. All right, all right. Any new? 4 minutes ago, Trump, Iran should stop immediately. Otherwise, they will get hit again. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. 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 Somebody saying, can you debate Yasser Qadi? My friend, nobody will lose his career and come to debate me. That will be a career ending. They were never there. I'm always here, you know, if they dare to debate me. All of them, they are a bunch of kids. All right, all right. Oh, look at this. Fox News reporter says Trump told him U.S. used 6 bunker buster bombs. Wow, look how many. Supposedly 1 is enough. 6, that means the whole bunker been debunked, you know, like become shish kebab. 6? Why not 1? Those Muslims, they claim they are monotheist. Shouldn't you give them only 1 bomb for the sake of Allah and his leg? Huh? Why 6? It weighed 180 pounds, 180,000 pounds. So what? You know, guys, I will tell you the story is true. We Arab, we are the first one who make the biggest bomb in history. The biggest. It's called Quran. I mean, you give it to a human being. He will be normal. He start reading it. His tail will start moving. His tail will start growing. He have teeth. You know? And then by finishing reading the book, he will have rabies. So what are you talking about, the bomb, how big the bomb? We have the Quran. Do you have Quran? Do you have Quran? You don't. So give me a break. I get him busted, see? Very powerful argument, brother. Very powerful argument. All right. And I told, by the way, I told Trump, listen, don't, he liked to play, the war game, when he used to come to my home, he used to ask me to play with the PlayStation, even though I don't have one, I never have one all my life. But he said to me, can I use your PlayStation? I said, I don't have PlayStation, what's wrong with you? He said, no, I mean those airplanes you own, like, around the world, you hit the enemies. I said, oh, okay. So I gave him, I gave him at that time B3 bomber, not B2, because B3, it was the only one parking in my parking space, in the driveway. So I said, okay, go, okay, take the B3. I mean, the guy, he took it. He starts throwing bombs everywhere. Like, I called him, how many bombs he used? He said, like 100. So I told him, I told the army, give him only 6 bombs. Because Trump, if you give him a lot, he will keep bombing. He'll love it. Give him only 6, That will be enough, like he will give up, like, okay, there's no more ammunition, he'll go back home, Otherwise, he will spend the whole night playing games. Don't give him unlimited, By the way, it's a true story, if you don't believe me. It's we have no witnesses, which is normal, we are Arab. We have no witnesses. Muhammad, he went to the moon, top of a flying donkey, nobody saw it. Muhammad, he split the moon, but nobody saw it. Because simply only Arab can see those things. You cannot see it. You people are stupid. You don't even have eyes. Most of you, you have a cross eyes. Look at me. Look at me. See? I said, look at me. You are looking at your door of your room. Crazy people. You know, and those Jewish people, they look. We say to them, look at Iran. They look at Persia. What's wrong with you? I said, look at Iran. Attack Iran. You attack Persia. Don't you know there's a big difference? Cross eyes. Cross eyes. Crazy. It's okay. You know, leave it. Leave it. All right. So Trump, he told them, Trump, why you don't give them even the size of it, the weight of it, picture selfie with it? I mean, why you are telling people about how many? All right. Sean Hannity, I like this guy. Says he just got off the phone. Hello? Look at this. Guys, I'm so upset. I called him. They told me he is busy. He take a phone call from Sean Hannity, not from me. Is that how it ends between us, Trump? How dare you? Which one is more close to you? Which one is more a friend to you? You remember when your SIM card was not working and you asked me to pay for your phone? You and Elon Musk? I don't know. I'm really disappointed. So he take phone call from Sean Hannity, but not from me. But it's okay. You know, I'm Christian. I will forgive you. I forgive thee. It was previously speculated. I like this word. This word alone is a movie. Speculated. That's deep. Like to be or not to be, that's the question. This is where Shakespeare is coming from. You know, Shakespeare was saying, he was looking at the sky, to be an Arab, not to be an Arab, to be an Arab, not to be an Arab, to be an Arab, not to be an Arab. After thinking too much, he says, hell no. What to be an Arab? Yeah, and by the way, his real name is Sheikh Isper. All right? But those, English people, they changed the name to make him a British. But really, his real name is Sheikh Isper. He's a Muslim. Yeah. Al-Qaddafi said that. I can look for the video, by the way. Al-Qaddafi was making a speech, the idiot. He told him, Sheikh Isper, he's a Muslim. And he's an Arab. And his real name is Sheikh Isper, not Shakespeare. And then he told him, the word democracy, this one used in America, this is coming from here, from the Arab, which means democracy, which means bring the chairs. Man, that's deep. Democracy, that's a hell of information, you know. It turned to be, we are Arab, we are the source of democracy around the world. This is why if you don't agree with us, we chop your head. That is democracy. All right. Natanz and Isfahan site were hit with 30 Tomahawk missiles. 30. I told you guys. He used only 6 for that Fordo. But here, look, here we go. Give him. I told them give him only 6. He hit 30 Tomahawk. 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 Hawk. I bet you the Iranian regime now is trying to read the word. They are not worried about what the destruction happened. Tomahawk missiles. Missiles, not missiles. Yeah, but those missiles have missiles. Oh, okay. All right. Let us see if there's any more news, you know. Any more shish kebab. MashaAllah. Yeah, democracy. Do you speak Libyan language? I speak all languages. Democracy. Yeah. All right, let's see. He will talk at 10 p.m. Okay. He said 10 p.m., right? Yeah. All right. Let us see if there is any breaking news.
United States, obviously, this is the world's biggest, mightiest, most powerful army. So nothing good is going to come out of this, and the population is just in shock and horror and terrified. not really knowing what to do. The airspace has been closed for a week. People are trying to flee the country, some via land borders, and it's just absolute mayhem and uncertainty. And internet was disconnected for a couple of days. Now it's back, so people are getting more news from their family and loved ones, but still, it's unclear and uncertain. It brings back memories of the 1980s war with Iraq.
Yeah, I mean, certainly Iran hasn't seen anything like this since, as you say, the 1980s. There's also been a lot of talk this week of regime change. We've seen top command.
No, I will not change it. Give me a break. If we change the regime, who is going to keep us busy and having fun? You change the regime. If you change the regime, like I like really the regime to be changed, but there is a consequence, by the way, and I will explain to you. The Arab, they are my people, they are evil too. So now they are worried about Iran as an Islamist Shia. So if we change the regime to make it a secular regime, they will not be worried much as before, and then they will start focusing more on Israel. So either way, it is evil, you know. However, I think changing the regime and having a Christian king maybe over Iran, that can make the whole country of Iran come to Christianity faster. By giving freedom, people will know Islam is a joke, and I will be happy to go there too, you know. Yeah, I will go. If the regime change and we have the crown prince, Pahlavi, let me show you his video. Crown Prince Pahlavi of Iran. You know, here when we say crown prince, those are really royal family, not like those Saudi and Kuwaiti and, you know, those just Bedouin. The British intelligence, you know, Lawrence the Arabian, he is the one who made them royal. Otherwise, none of them is a royal. Okay, let us see. So this is supposedly a message from the crown prince to the people of Iran. Yeah, this guy will make Iran a civil country, still strong.
In 1979, a massive revolution in Iran brought about the Ayatollah Khomeini to power. The then Shah of Iran and his wife, Her Imperial Majesty Farah Pahlavi, were forced out of their homeland. This is them leaving at the airport. But under the Ayatollahs, the freedom that they promised never materialized. In fact, they cracked down, beating and imprisoning women who refused to wear the hijab, gay Iranians, anyone who dissents. Now the son of the late Shah, His Royal Highness Reza Pahlavi, who has been in exile, is advocating for a new future for Iran. He says he believes that the moment is now. He posted this on social media, quote, "The Islamic Republic has reached its end. It is in the process of collapsing. Khamenei, like a frightened rat, has gone into hiding underground and has lost control of the situation. What has begun is irreversible." I spoke with him moments ago, the exiled Crown Prince of Iran. Here's our talk. Crown Prince, thank you very much for joining us at this historic moment in time. It's good to have you with us.
Good afternoon, Martha. Good to be with you as well.
Tell me, first of all, Crown Prince, what is your understanding of what is actually the situation on the ground right now in Iran?
The latest report that we have had, Martha, is that the control apparatus of the regime is almost collapsing. And we see more and more of that sort of reports that are coming to us from personnel within the military or intelligence that says so, that it's really falling apart much faster than it was, let's say, last week. The problem, however, is that the regime has cut off the nation from any communication. Internet and even landlines are down. Families that are trying to figure out what's happening to their loved ones cannot communicate. And I hope that we can overcome this problem very soon, so the nation is not detached or unable to communicate, which, as you know, is crucial for anything that needs to be done. The regime is so desperate that it's now taking this initiative to, impede on the process. But I know we will overcome this. It's a big challenge, and my compatriots are extremely resilient. Many of them have stood, in Tehran, besides those who have left the capital city. And their resolve is amazing. Their courage is really amazing. It's a shout out to them that despite all the hardship, they believe that this time victory is near. And we need that courage and that moral support that the world needs to also give us, that this time they're going to be on our side rather than continue thinking that this regime will ever provide a solution. Historic opportunity to put an end to all the problems, not just the nuclear threat, but every other thing that has been associated with this regime ever since it took over. And I think my compatriots have proven that despite the threats, despite the repression, despite being executed, besides being tortured, besides being shot in the eye, they're still in the streets, standing firm, and hopefully at some point the world will say, now it's time for us to step in and allow for this process to take its natural course, help the Iranian people overcome this regime, because everybody, as a result, will benefit. Not just my compatriots, of course, but I think many people around the world will understand how different in Iran, a different Iran could be for all of us.
Yeah, exactly. You see, this guy, he's a civil person. They are really royal. Again, those are family who they are royal for thousands of years. Their families even mentioned in the Bible. You know, those are not a joke. Those are the real royal family of Iran. He is now in America. Most of his family already are Christians. I think his mother, the queen, already become a Christian. The mother queen, you know. Actually, I can search for a video for her. She's old now, but I saw a video of her. I think she is still alive. So anyway, if this guy took over, Iran would be a different country. You know, Iran is not a poor country. Even they have a lot of uranium, by the way. Uranium, they have a lot of it in their desert. They have oil, they have many resources, but the country is so poor. Why? Because this filthy regime focuses in killing machines. Their hate is their target. They want to spread Shiaism to control all the territory, to make an empire of Shia. This guy, he want to bring his empire back. Still, he's a king. He want to have Persia back. But he don't care for religion. And there's a huge difference between this and that. Let us see. If I can find you the video of the queen. I saw her video. Not long ago. The mother. She's really old now. Let me look. All right. Yeah, her name is Farah. Farah Pahlavi. Farah is a word mean happy. So let us see, maybe Farah Pahlavi will come back as a queen to Iran and her son, and they will make Iran happy again. Hold on. I found a video of them visiting Israel. Wait. But I'm not going to play it all just for copyright issues, you know. But I found a video.
My name is Kanai Naftali. I'm an Israeli, and what I learned in Persian, the first sentence is Manyak Israeli Chastam, V'mana Shege Mardumech Chastam. Now, I wanted to ask you, Your Highness, what does the future look like for Israelis and Iranians?
Well, it depends on whether or not Iran can be freed of the current regime that has nothing to do with Iran or Iranians, and therefore is not.
Yeah, but let me see if I can find the Mother Queen video. Yeah, you see how changing the leader will make a big difference? This is, yeah, she's very old now. This is an old video of them. Oh, I think maybe, no, this is not a real video. This is an AI. Hold on. I saw a video of the Queen coming from the, they make, where is, I'm trying to find it. Yeah, very elegant lady, she is a real queen, not like those. So, like Iran, the advance, the like they are liberated from the garbage of Muhammad, to women wearing a garbage bag. Women are beaten in the street if they are not wearing this filthy hijab. Yeah, this is the mother queen. And this is when the father of this guy, he gave her the crown. This is a very old video for sure, Yeah, this is the father. All right. This is her 10 months ago. I will try to avoid playing videos because, copyright and etc., Yeah. I'm not sure if she already became a Christian, but I heard that she became a Christian. Let me check. I'm sure Irina, they can confirm more than me if it's true or not. So here they are saying they were raised as a Shia Muslim. I don't see really any information. Give me an answer. But obviously she have nothing to do with Islam anyway, But I heard even from Iranian that she is already Christian. I heard it from Iranian who they are ex-Muslims. Yeah. This is their wedding. (1959). I will mute the sound. I mean, you could not find the stairs better than this one. All right. So this is her. The guards. All right. Well, we hope. We wish best for the Iranian. Our anger is not against Iranian. This is not against Iranian. We have nothing to do with Iranian. Why want we hate them? We are Christians. We don't hate anybody. But this filthy regime, they have a blood in their hand everywhere. They are evil. They are filthy. So we hope that this family will take over again, and they will bring civil. Especially they live in America. They practice how America. They live as American in America actually. So they will take with them a lot of good things to the Iranian people, and Iran will be great again. Iran will be great again. You see, Persia was one of the most powerful nations in the world. They were always competing with the Roman. And we know, I mean, you can read your Bible, see how powerful they were. They were able even to enslave all the Israeli. Like, I mean, during the time of the Babylonian almost from that area, they came and they invade. But then the Persian themselves, they invade the one who enslaved the Jews. So the Babylon, they enslaved the Jews, and then the Persian, they enslaved the one who enslaved the Jews. So they were used to be a very powerful nation. They fight the Roman. They compete with the Roman to control the whole world. And from that nation to a nation of trash, garbage, women wearing burqa, women she is nobody, mut'a, people selling their kidneys, you know. So the Assyrian, who they enslaved the Jews because it was a great kingdom, they've been destroyed. Those, nothing destroyed them except the garbage of Muhammad. The termite. Bring the termite in, everything will be corrupted and dead. You know, during history, that like when Alexander the Great, he came to the Babylon land, the Assyrian and the Chaldean, and he conquered them. You see the difference. Alexander the Great, he did not kill them, rape them, you know. No, he built. He welcomed them to be citizen in his country. He did not rape them. He did not enslave them. So there's a huge difference between when Islam take over your country, when and even those supposedly those Roman, they were savage, you know. They are attacking. They want to have empire. They are establishing a massive empire. But the Roman, wherever they go, they build library. As an example, Alexander the Great, even though he was a very young, he's a kid actually. I mean, he is very young. He built the biggest library in the world in Alexandria. When the Muslim they took Alexandria, what happened? They burned all the books. They destroy it. Where is the library? It's gone. Alexandria was one of the most powerful, like, center for education, philosophy, medicine, medical field, you name it. The Muslim they came. Ibn Khaldun, he said that when those Arab, he's talking about the Muslims, they are willing to burn the book of a library or even the wood of a palace, the ceiling of a palace, to cook on it. When the Muslims they asked the Caliphate, they says we found a lot of books. What would do with them? He says any book don't agree. Is it the Quran? No. He burned them all, killed, destroyed them all. As long as it's not the Quran, destroy them all. Thanking Trump, Netanyahu. There's any video of Netanyahu thanking Trump. Let us see. You see Netanyahu, he betrayed me again. He did not say thank you, Christian Prince. Thank you, Trump. After all the work I did.
To target Iran's nuclear facilities with the awesome and righteous might of the United States will change history. In Operation Rising Lion, Israel has done truly amazing things. But in tonight's action against Iran's nuclear facilities, America has been truly unsurpassed. It has done what no other country on earth could do. History will record that President Trump acted to deny the world's most dangerous regime.
Again, he did not mention my name. Just remember that. Take a note. Take a note. I will call him just after we finish. Nothing about me. Trump, just Trump. All right. Okay. Let us see if you are going to become prime minister again after this.
Truly unsurpassed. It has done what no other country on earth could do. History will record that President Trump acted to deny the world's most dangerous regime, the world's most dangerous weapons. His leadership today has created a pivot of history that can help lead the Middle East and beyond to a future of prosperity and peace. President Trump and I often say, peace through strength. First comes strength, then comes peace.
Yes.
And tonight, President Trump and the United States acted with a lot of strength. President Trump, I thank you. The people of Israel thank you. The forces of...
Guys, he said the Christian Prince, but you did not hear it, okay? The audio is not, the audio? Like, listen, I don't know if you noticed, like, he said, thank Christian Prince, Trump, but it's like, there's this, the Iranian, they are disturbing the noise, making, like, the GBS, like, it's not, the audio is not coming correctly. I heard it. You guys, maybe you cannot heard it. We Arab, we can see things nobody can see. I mean, the moon, Prophet Muhammad split the moon. I saw it. You didn't see it. How you explain that, So he said my name, you don't, it's clear. Okay, listen. I will play it again. Slow, Netanyahu, slow.
The people of Israel thank you.
See? Okay, Netanyahu, now I forgive you. I forgive thee. All right, no problem. I thought you wanted to, I see Israeli in the chat saying, we thank you, Christian Prince. Thank you, brother. I was joking. Yeah, I was joking, I love Israel. We support Israel. Your victory is our victory. And those evil, we stand, I said many times, if I have to go and fight, literally, physically, in Israel, I would love to go. And when I say something, I mean it. I'm not a potato. I'm a real warrior. I was in the army. So if the Israeli ever need us, we will defend Israel because we know what those filthy Islamists want. This is your land, and you took your land back, and God gave it to you. Actually, you did not take it. God gave it to you. He promised you, I will gather you, I will bring you, and you will be a great nation. I will bless you. I will curse those who curse you. That is the Lord's words. And if the Lord is with me, who could be against me? So this is not a Trump. This is not Netanyahu. This is our Lord. He is with you to protect you, to make you prevail, and give you victory.
President Trump, I thank you. The people of Israel thank you. The forces of civilization thank you. God bless America. God bless Israel. And may God bless our unshakable alliance, our unbreakable faith.
Thanks. I need to download this video because this is the first time Netanyahu, he thanked me publicly. Actually, I was in the Philippines, and there is a Christian minister. He knew Netanyahu, very, very close a friend to him. He received a phone call. I was in the car from him. They were organizing. I don't know if you know, Filipinos. They are very active, to support Israel in Philippines. I don't know how many of you know that. So this guy, the one I know, he is the head of this organization, the one who have a lot of activities to support Israel. The Muslims, they were trying to organize like propaganda in Philippines against Israel, and those Christians, they were invited by Netanyahu actually, and this guy, he know him very well. So he received a phone call from Netanyahu. I was with him in the car. He said, "You want to talk?" He said, "No." By the way, I have no witnesses. No, in this case, I have witnesses. So, and this is why I want to say to the Jewish people, you better appreciate your friends, because everybody hates you, but the true Christians don't. So treat the Christian nicely in your land. So those stupid videos, sometimes they pop here and there from somebody spitting at a Christian, used by Muslims to make us hate you. Be careful. Those are not your enemies. Don't make everyone your enemy. Then you will turn into a loser. The most important thing the Muslims they did in the last few years is to be able to brainwash everybody and make the Israeli look the most ugly. Like they are zombies, they are criminals, they are killers, They are killing babies. They fabricate videos. This is why we saw thousands of those stupid kids in America going in the street. I mean, those stupid people, they are homosexual, gay, queer for Palestine. But if you go to Gaza, they will kill you. They will slaughter you, but for sure they will rape you first. But yet they say queer for Palestine. They are mental, they are stupid, yes. But don't give them the chance, I mean to the Muslims, to use those people. You have to be smart, because your enemy is looking for any excuse to use anything against you as a tool of a propaganda, including how you treat the Christians. All right? So this is Netanyahu making thank you announcement to Trump. To Christian Prince, sorry. Sometimes I like I keep saying Trump, even if it's about me, unbelievable. Yeah, I was saying thank you to Christian Prince for standing with us. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Aid group says began operation in Gaza community. I mean, do even those people need aid? They have all the money to build all this concrete under the ground, and they need aid. They have buildings, 16 floors. I mean, Gaza, there's nothing. Where is the money coming from? What they do for living in Gaza? What people do there? Money is coming from everywhere. We feed them. Free food, do you know? Do you know that for the last 50, 60 years, those people receive free food? Free beef, free milk, free health insurance, free education, UNESCO, UNICEF, blah, 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 all the money. And then, in the same time, they were busy doing what? My stomach is hungry. They were eating our food and taking our money to prepare to attack us. And then they say to you, aid, we need aid, those Israeli. Okay, hold on, guys. Look like Trump is coming to make a speech. Hold on. Trump is going to make a speech. Where is? Here we go.
Spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel. They have been killing our people, blowing off their arms, blowing off their legs with roadside bombs. That was their specialty. We lost over 1,000 people, and hundreds of thousands throughout the Middle East and around the world have died as a direct result of their hate. In particular, so many were killed by their general, Qasem Soleimani. I decided a long time ago that I would not let this happen. It will not continue. I want to thank and congratulate Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. We worked as a team like perhaps no team has ever worked before. And we've gone a long way to erasing this horrible threat to Israel. I want to thank the Israeli military for the wonderful job they've done. And most importantly, I want to congratulate the great American patriots who flew those magnificent machines tonight, and all of the United States military on an operation the likes of which the world has not seen in many, many decades. Hopefully, we will no longer need their services in this capacity. I hope that's so. I also want to congratulate the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Raisin-Kane, spectacular general, and all of the brilliant military minds involved in this attack.
You mean me?
With all of that being said, this cannot continue. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight Not even close. There has never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago. Tomorrow, General Kane, Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth will have a press conference at 8 a.m. at the Pentagon. And I want to just thank everybody, and in particular, God. I want to just say we love you, God, and we love our great military. Protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel, and God bless America. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Very good job. Very good job. Very good job. Very good job. I told him not to mention my name. You know, I want to keep it secret. As you know, I don't like, publicity. That's why I don't even open my camera. So I told Trump before he go live, don't mention it. Like Rubio, I don't trust him to talk, you know. I told him, don't let Rubio, because Rubio, he will say Christian friends, you know. I told him, don't, Rubio, no, you don't make speech. Only Trump, you know. I don't trust Rubio, because he's very, friendly, you know, he's very friendly. But like sometimes, like once he was making a secret meeting, he says, we have a very well-known secret agent in the Middle East. His name is a Christian prince. I'm not supposed to tell you his name, and I will not tell you his name. Since then, I can't trust what he say. So I told Trump, you make the speech, bingo, you know. So thank you, yeah. And now, the stupid Iranian regime, they are claiming that none of this happened. They are claiming that he did not destroy anything. We took everything off. So you stupid, he will attack you again. If this is true, you stupid, you should say, yeah, you attack us. You should say, yeah, you know, stupid. This guy, he was killed, I think today or yesterday, I forgot. This guy is the one behind October 7. He is in charge of so-called Palestinian division. Palestinian division. How long Iranian missiles last? We don't know, you see, because, those who they are in the office, they have information we do not know. For us, we collect information from here and there. It can be true, it can be false. Like they say to you, Iran, they have 2,000 ballistic missiles. But I don't believe those, published in the news. I will believe only if the news is coming from secret meeting, like Netanyahu and his intelligence, which would not be announced anyway. So all of those information you hear in the news, nobody knows. However, time will tell. If they have still a lot, they will be able to shoot a lot. But as we see, as we notice, every day the number is getting lower and lower and lower. And now Trump, he made it clear. If you don't stop, we are going to hit you again. So now USA is not waiting for decision. The waiting period for the American to involve is not there. So if they don't stop, the American, they will hit. I mean, the Israeli alone, you see, actually, if you ask me, I wish Israel finished everything by themselves, because I wanted the Israeli to keep history or victory under their names alone. Because it's amazing that small, tiny nation, Iran is 75 times bigger than this nation. Still, they can wipe the floor with this army and regime everywhere. Iran is massive. It's not like Israel. You can drive all of Israel in 3 hours. But Iran is a different story. So for those Israeli to be able to cover all this massive land, targeting, watching, searching, looking, hiding targets, secret target is really a massive operation. Still, they were able to do it. Now, we can say for sure the Americans are helping them with information, but until now, until today, the only one is doing everything is the Israeli. And that alone is a victory. And that will give a great example for the enemy of Israel in the future, that you play with us, you will pay. What happened today is great for the future. All the enemy of Israel, they have to count to 1 billion, not to 10, before they attack Israel again. So It's not only just literally a victory. It's an example of those terrorists that when you attack the Israeli, you will face your destiny. Look what they have done. Hezbollah don't even dare to fart. Like, where is Hezbollah, the heroes? They don't even dare to say a word. Here we go. They hit, they destroyed, they did everything. Hezbollah, inshallah, we are going to join Iran. Ya Ali, you Ali potato tomato, where are you? A bunch of rabbits. The Houthi, he said, the Houthi, just a few hours ago, he said, if USA attack Iran, he will start attacking American ships again. I hope so. So they can wipe the floor with you, you son of Muta. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. A bunch of savage. They take a shower once every 10 years. And then a female pilot, she have her lipstick, she wiped the floor with them. You know? By the way, any one of you don't know how to say the word lipstick like me? Ask Trump, he will tell you. Like he told me that my wife, she love it when you say lipstick. I said, why? He said, I don't know. She said it's magical. Yeah, but he asked me to keep it secret. That's why I told you. True story, by the way. Yeah. And yeah, that reminded me of Ukraine. I guess the Ukrainians now are so happy for this filthy regime. Send thousands of drones to kill civilians in Ukraine. You are being punished for your crime, you filthy. Let us see now who is going to help you. Putin is watching you. China don't know you. Where is Putin? In fact, Putin today, he took all, actually from last night, he took all his employees who work in the nuclear facility out of all nuclear facility of Iran. Which means already he knew the American they will hit or the Israeli and he will not involve. So he said, let me save the ass of my people. I mean, they are going to become shish kebab either by the American or by the Israeli. And we know that he will not dare to do anything. He don't dare. Do he? So Iran, just a few months ago, they signed a defense agreement, a military agreement with Russia. Just, I think, 3 months ago. Potato. Run away, run. Right? Yeah. Let us see if there's a new update. I know many of you is upset because Trump did not mention my name, but it's okay. He's like my little brother. I forgive him. He's young. I mean, this is why he wear red hat. You see, red hat, red tie, blue suit. That is a clear sign of somebody is so young, you know. I'm telling you. Look, red hat, red tie, red socks, red underwear. I don't know about his underwear, but we can ask his wife. I'm just assumption. Prophet Muhammad told me. Trump. I mean, do you need to bring the whole team with you? You guys don't have no job. Shouldn't you be in the office and he in the office and this guy, the foreign minister, in the office? Why are you all of you coming together? And why G.D. Vance is looking at you in the back of your head? There is something wrong in your hair. And Rubio is looking at the floor. Look, what is in the floor? Now the Iranian, they will make news about it. There was a mosquito on the hair of Trump, and G.D. Vance was saying how I can kill it. And now they will accuse the Iranian regime that they are the one who sent the mosquito. And Rubio is saying, now Trump is saying we destroyed their facility. He's lying. In fact, we destroyed nothing. It was just a movie. In reality, they have everything still there. And the proof, Iranians said. Oh boy. All right. We are happy. And you know, by the way, until now, I don't know why the Israeli did not hit the electric grid of Iran. Because if you want the people to revolt, you have to give them a reason, big reason to revolt. Like when people, they have no electricity for a week, 2 weeks, a month, they will go crazy, you know. I mean, Iran is very hot. It's very hot. Let me ask one of my secret agents. I call him Jimny, you know, Jimny. What is the temperature in the capital of Iran, Tehran?
The temperature in Tehran, Iran, currently is 80 degrees.
All right. Later is going to be 97. And we are just in June. And there's some areas is way more hot, actually, you know. So you can imagine if they have no electricity, you know, no electricity means food will be damaged, etc. People will go crazy. You want people to go in the street? Even the one who don't care, if you have no electricity, he will go crazy, you know. Yeah. If I am in charge, and should I say if I am? Secretly, I am in charge. But this Netanyahu, he's not listening. I told him, you do it. He said, later, you know. I mean, when later? You should do it now. But anyway, what you can do. I will remind Trump about it, so we will see, you know. Yeah. Yeah, because if you take the electricity, water pumps will not work. You know, water, which mean, I mean, you, excuse my language, you do your poo-poo, it stay there, you know. Like you go to your bathroom, you look, my poo-poo is there. You come back after 2 hours. More poo-poo is there. You come back after 10 hours. Oh, the whole family poo-poo is there. And it's piling up, you know. So even if you don't care, for politics, cutting off the electricity will cut water. Refrigerator will not work, light will not work, internet will not work, cell phone will not work. The country will be in chaos, and then you will collapse the regime. So they should do it. I hope the Israeli, they will do it, you know. And then if the Israeli did it, I will sing like the song, the famous songs, "This is how we do it," you know the song. Prophet Muhammad says, sit down, act differently. Hey, listen, Iranian, keep acting differently than the Jews. The Jews are smart. They make weapon nobody have. You make weapon, they fall down on top of your head. I saw the video. You shoot the missile go down. Bingo. And then they claim that those are the Israeli Mossad is the one who shot the missiles. True story. You know, like Hamas. They make rockets, they shoot them, they come down, they come back. You see the rocket love you. Like you shoot it, the rocket don't want to go, come back to you. And then they claim that the Jews are killing their civilians. There's a like a spiritual connection between the rockets of those Hamas and Shia of Iran and in the rocket, you know, like, don't let me go. Please, you know. Yeah. And you want to fight Israel? Okay, deal with it. Death to America, death to Israel. This is what you got from your stupidity. They have a sign. They have a sign in Tehran. I showed it to you before. A countdown of destruction of Israel. So, you know, you do not need to convince the American that you are stupid and evil. You're stupid. Right? Let me see if I can find I will look for it. Tehran. Here we go. Yeah. This is a sign in the middle of Tehran. What is the sign saying? And this is like when the news, this is 2017, but the sign is still until now there. So already those 800,000 days is gone, almost. So they are preparing, they are counting how many days left for their nuke to be ready so they can kill the Jews. Those people, they have mental issue. You see here, let me see if I can find you the picture. Don't show me this stupid sucker Carson. Scumbag. Shut up. Shut up. So here you see, it says left before destruction of Israel. They have a mental issue. Their hate is their enemy. They cannot live in peace. And hate is like poison. Hate is a poison. It killed the one who have it in his heart before it killed the enemy. So instead of using their resource to make their country a better country, they have a lot of resource, oil, uranium, many, magnesium, you name it. And instead of using their resource to live and let others live, they want to kill. In fact, they are using Israel as a reason to spread Shiaism in Muslim Sunni countries so they can control all the Middle East. Israel is just, let us say, an appearance motive for something behind. Like how I can get the support of all those Muslim Sunni. Israel. If I say I want to kill the Arab, they will hate us. But the fact they hate the Arab. If we say we want to kill the Saudi, they will hate me. So I will say, what is the most small, tiny nation in the world which we can use it as an excuse, and the Muslims, they share their hatred against it? Which one? Israel. The Jews. So they use Israel as a fuel or to refuel their agenda to control the Middle East, spread Shiaism, establish the mullahs. They are ideology the same as the Soviet Union. The difference is this is Shia ideology based on Allah said, Muhammad said, Imam Hassan says, Imam Hussein says, Ya Ali, You don't even know who says. I mean, even the elephant fly for those Shia. So they use Israel as a motive, as refuel to control the Middle East. And then we find that Hamas, who they are very Sunni, even Al-Qaeda, by the way, were protected by Iran. So they use them, in case you do not know, the first center for the Muslim Brotherhood, which is an Islamic Sunni organization, terrorist organization. Al-Qaeda is born of it. ISIS born of it. All those terrorist groups are born of that organization. Muslim Brotherhood. The first center for the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt, which means in the world, was bought and donated by Iran. So the Iranian regime or the mullahs, they were preparing how they can penetrate the system, how they can make the Sunni a tool for them. So they can take over Egypt, they can take over, they try to take over Saudi Arabia. We made a video before, I don't know how many of you watch it. The Saudi, the reason they announced Muslim Brotherhood to be a terrorist organization, because they discovered that this organization were preparing to take over the country. They want to kill the king, the crown prince, and take over. The same is in Kuwait, the same as in Emirat. They took over already Egypt, actually, at that time, in the time of Obama, if you remember. So when the Saudi discovered this, and this is all, by the way, by the help of Iran, they start arresting them all over, in Emirat, in Saudi Arabia, in Bahrain. There was we can say 70% of the ministers of Saudi Arabia, they were Muslim Brotherhood. Imagine. Until now, more than 80% of the ministers in Kuwait are Muslim Brotherhood. Until now. In Emirat was the same. In France, there is more than 10,000 Muslim Brotherhood school. 10,000. In fact, the Macaroni guy, the one who keep attacking Israel, the stupid, he announced that the Muslim Brotherhood is dangerous for France. Now, you remember, you idiot? Now, they are everywhere. So the plan is, Iran is sponsored this group, but this group is under the command of Iran. They establish the Iranian Shia Hezbollah. They have branches in Venezuela. They have branches in Argentina before the new president. You remember when the Hezbollah, they killed more than 200 Jews in the synagogue? So it's not only about Israel. Look, they went all the way to Argentina. This is how filthy they are. So they could not attack Israel. They could not make victory against the real army. So what they do? They go and attack a synagogue at the end of the world in Argentina. And more than 200 Jews killed in 5 seconds. And now, actually, I warn all Israeli. Those filthy Shia, they will target you. They could not beat you at war. They will try to beat you by terrorism. I warn you. All Jews around the world, even American, you better be careful. Those are cowards. They are snakes. They could not fight you at war. They will try to beat you by terrorism. Like, you know, if you go to Thailand, I see videos sometime in Thailand. You will see how those Jews, they go to Thailand and he's wearing his hat. Why you wear the hat? So they will know that you are a Jew. Why you are doing that? So you will be an easy target? So all the Israeli around the world, they have to be vigilant, very careful. This is a very sneaky, filthy sect of Islam, the Shia. Terrorism is a practice of godly act for them. It's not an act of what you think like bad. No, this is like a holy act. But we know it's a holy shit. Excuse my language. Where was the video of Trump? Here? All right. So you better be careful because they will seek revenge. You wipe the floor with them. And I'm very sure they will do it. All right? So be careful with their, you know, with your synagogue. Soft target, watch for them. Women, children, they are filthy. We know them. This is what they did in Lebanon. This is what they did in Syria. This is what they do everywhere. So you better be careful. I was going to make my videos about Islam, but the topic changed. But I'm so thankful for Trump. I was really upset from him. I start calling him even potato, you know, like potato. What's wrong with you? Wipe the floor with them. But then you see, he noticed I get angry. He said, "No, Christian Prince is angry from me. I better fix it." You know, he took it. He was worried. You know, because in case you do not know, Trump internet cable come through my house. He don't pay for internet. It's very cheap. So I told him, if you don't attack now, by tomorrow you will have no Netflix, which I don't watch anyway, and no YouTube, and no Truth Social. You can't post there anything. Like, you know, praising yourself, says I'm so good, nobody like me, and blah blah blah. You know, well, you know what Trump would do? Like, you know, I'm the best in the world. You know, even my mom, she used to say that. Like, even when I eat only with my one tooth. I use only one tooth at a time. Yeah. So he said to himself, "Uh-oh, I better fix it." And here we go. He just decided to attack Iran, and the Iranian, they says he did nothing. He did nothing really, and this is their press TV saying that the president of USA claimed, you play music, you stupid Iranian regime of Allah? Isn't it music is haram, you donkey? Shame on you. US President Trump says country carried out on Iranian nuclear sites in Fordo. I mean, what kind of a name? Fordo? Showcase mobile medical unit, which, okay. Medical imaging, what? ICU? You have ICU? You need it. Okay. 100 ton. Okay. And? Look, they are talking about all the news except the real news. Iran. Potatoes. Let us see. This is their drone. They are advertising for their drone. Suicide drone. You are committing suicide, we know. Breast TV. Well, they will breast you. Not only you will do breastfeeding. Let us see if there is any. Look at this, my future wife. Guys, finally I found her. Hold on, I want to hear your voice. It must be a very sexy voice.
Coverage, and of course,
I know it.
This morning, it's definitely different, as you know, what our colleagues in London have been bringing to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not looking no more. I fell in love from the first burqa. She is so beautiful. I mean, look at her hand. If her hand looked like this, how is her... Sorry guys, I was eating this falafel. What the heck? Who put you there? What are you wearing? Can you even breathe? And why your teeth are broken? Look, the tooth here is gone. She is safe for marriage, by the way, because she cannot bite properly. All right. I know. Many girls are jealous now, like you will not look at us. After this, who can look at you? You know? And look, she did her eyebrows. Isn't it Muhammad, he says that the one who take her eyebrows here, Allah will curse her or send her to hell? Huh? Shouldn't you keep your mustache? Yeah. Yeah, you know, you have to cover everything because men, they will start masturbating with your beauty. I mean, now nobody will masturbate no more. They call it even master and bait. You know, bait is a word in Aramaic mean house, right? So, master, bait. I don't know, English is weird. What does this have to do with this? Huh. Anyway, so now after men, they see you, they won't even think about sex no more. Most of men, their private part will not function no more, like your weapon. Seriously. Be honest with you. Isn't the Iranian regime using you as a tactical weapon to stop American and Jews from having babies? So their population will shrink? Isn't it this is what you are doing? So now men, they will not think about sex ever again. They will hate it. And then the population will start decreasing, and then boom, there's no more Israeli, no more Jews, and no more Christians. Yeah, put her pictures in front of me. Thank you, Christian Prince, for putting this in front of us. Yeah. Yeah, well, no, you see, okay. I better change the station. They are bringing people from where? What does have to do with Iran? Hold on. How this black woman, she is speaking in the Iranian, there's no black people in Iran. They are bringing Shia. You see what they are doing? They are bringing Shia. She said from England. She's from England. So you see, they are everywhere. You have to be careful. A black woman, a Shia woman in the Iranian TV. Do you know what the Shia say about black people? Do you know? She's not totally black, by the way. She's like mixed, somehow mixed. Yeah, I can show you, what they say about the black people. You see, if you want to know what the Shia and what the Muslim did to the black people in Iraq, not far away from Persia, search for the revolution of Zinj. Revolution of Zinj. They captured tens of thousands of poor African from Africa. Let me show you. And then those black people who they've been used and abused and raped and tortured, enslaved, they revolt against the Islamic Caliphate. And this is in the year 869 to 883. They killed them all. Only few left. They were, little kids, just to keep them as slaves anyway. But they killed most of the black population in Iraq. Who they are not from there. Those are not Iraqi. Those are not Iraqi. All right? Here you see how those black people, they put them, how they capture them. And those are the Arabian of Allah. You can search and read more about it, so if you like to educate yourself. But history of those evil cult is very evil. Muhammad himself, he owned tons of black slaves. He tortured them, he raped them. And then they say to you that, do you know that Muhammad, he promised Bilal, who is an Ethiopian, to go to heaven? But do you know that Muhammad, he promised everybody who follow him to go to heaven anyway? But yet he keep owning him as a slave. So you will go to heaven but to stay my slave? You will go to heaven, huh? Yeah. All right. Well, I have, this was a very pleasant news for me. We are happy to hear it. And again, personally, I was upset from Trump. But now I have to say, thank you, Trump. I really support you. I know you will not go for election again. But if you go, you can depend on me to support you. All right? We appreciate really what he have done. I was waiting for him. I was wondering why he's not doing it. But I think the whole idea was getting ready because they were maybe expecting some response from the Iranian. But until now, there's no response. The potatoes don't even dare to respond. Until now. Hezbollah, hold on, let me open some Lebanese news agencies. I will go to the Lebanese forces. Lebanese forces, official. The Lebanese forces are Christian who oppose Hezbollah in Lebanon. Let us see if they have anything. They might be asleep by now, I don't know. We will see the update maybe later. So this is the website of the Lebanese forces. They are happy about the death of this guy. This guy was the terrorist who is the bodyguard of Nasrallah. All right? And the Israeli, yesterday, they made him shish kebab. Man, Israeli, why you did not tell me I want to send letter with him to Nasrallah? Too late now, too late. What we will do, Is that what you do? All right, look like there's nothing new. This is an older church in Lebanon. All right. Yeah. Any news? Any news? Anything? Look how beautiful Christian kids. Here we go. We are in the Middle East. Are we the same? No. Are we? Why it's not opening? Look how Muslim kids celebrate their so-called Eid, and how Christians in the same area, there's like a few kilometers between them. It's like coming from different galaxy. The Muslim kids are being taught how to hate the Jews. We should kill the Jews. Death to America. We want to kill the Christians. Christian kids are being kids, teaching them how to love everybody, how to be kind, how to be nice, how to be friendly, how to be good. Do you see the difference? When your God is the devil, you act like the devil. As the Lord, He says, from their fruit you shall know them. So we hope that the Israeli will join with the Christians in Lebanon and establish a Christian strong regime. And you call it regime, I don't care. I call it regime because they have to enforce things. And they are a friend to Israel. So both countries, they can be free from the garbage of the Islamists like Hezbollah. So Lebanon can go back the way it used to be. Israel never been, and Lebanon, they are not enemies. Here the title says a service mass for the martyr who were being killed of the Lebanese forces, and this was done in USA. In case you do not know, the Lebanese forces, the Christian in Lebanon, they paid a very high price fighting the filthy Nasrallah and his gang. A lot of Christians get killed. Let us see if there's any more news. And my stomach is asking me to go and eat. It's your fault, guys. It keep making noise. Trump, Iran, nuclear enrichment. Okay, facility completed. It was elaborated. Okay. There will either be peace or a tragedy for Iran. You see, we don't want a tragedy for Iran. Let us make it a tragedy for this regime. We don't want tragedy for the Iranian. We want, actually, I wish Trump, he will not stop here, So they keep hitting this regime until it collapses. And then that's it, because they will now, like, we have to do this again after 20 years maybe. As long as this filthy regime is still there, they will come back. They are like termite. So you better change the regime, bring the king, the true king of Iran. Whereas this guy, the crown prince, his father passed away already. He is the king of Iran. He lives in USA. He's a friend of USA. He is a friend of Israel. He have no problem to have a very great relationship with Israel. Just put him back. And then the whole drama will finish. And that will impact everywhere. Will fix the problem in Lebanon. Because if there's no Iran Shia regime, there's no Hezbollah in Lebanon. There's no Houthi. All the demon will die.
What is your understanding of what is actually as he believes that the moment is now? He posted this on social media, quote, "The Islamic Republic has reached its end. It is in the process of collapsing. Khamenei, like a frightened rat, has gone into hiding underground and has lost control of the situation. What has begun is irreversible." I spoke with him moments ago, the exiled Crown Prince of Iran. Here's our talk. Crown Prince, thank you very much for joining us at this historic moment in time. It's good to have you with us.
Good afternoon, Martha. Good to be with you as well.
Tell me, first of all, Crown Prince, what is your understanding of what is actually the situation on the ground right now in Iran?
The latest report that we have had, Martha, is that the control apparatus of the regime is almost collapsing. And we see more and more of that sort of reports that are coming to us from personnel within the military or intelligence that says so, that it's really falling apart much faster than it was, let's say, last week. The problem, however, is that the regime has cut off the nation from any communication. Internet and even landlines are down. Families that are trying to figure out what's happening to their loved ones cannot communicate. And I hope that we can overcome this problem very soon, so the nation is not detached or unable to communicate.
So do you see why they disconnected the internet? They disconnect so the opposition, who they are led by the Crown Prince or other groups, they will not be able to communicate with the people in the ground, so they will not revolt, hoping that by doing that is going to be more safe. But I saw in the news that Elon Musk, which is very good action he did, he announced that Starlink is going to be open for free for any citizen in Iran. So I don't know if it's working or not. Based on what he is saying, it's not. This is which day? This is in the 19th, 2 days ago. So I don't know, maybe Starlink of Elon Musk is not working. Maybe, I'm not sure.
As you know, is crucial for anything that needs to be done. The regime is so desperate that it's now taking this initiative to, impede on the process. But I know we will overcome this. It's a big challenge, and my compatriots are extremely resilient. Many of them have stood, in Tehran, besides those who have left the capital city. And their resolve is amazing. Their courage is really amazing. It's a shout out to them that despite all the hardship, they believe that this time victory is near. And we need that courage and that moral support that the world needs to also give us, that this time they're going to be on our side rather than continue thinking that this regime will ever provide a solution. Historic opportunity to put an end to all the problems, not just the nuclear threat, but every other thing that has been associated with this regime ever since it took over. And I think my compatriots have proven that despite the threats, despite the repression, despite being executed, besides being tortured, besides being shot in the eye, they're still in the streets, standing firm, and hopefully at some point the world will say, now it's time for us to step in and allow for this process to take its natural course, help the Iranian people overcome this regime, because everybody, as a result, will benefit. Not just my compatriots, of course, but I think many people around the world will understand how different in Iran, a different Iran could be for all of us.
We know that President Trump is currently considering the use of a bunker buster bomb on the.
Yeah, this is before the attack. You know, I think that will be a great action if the American and the Israeli work together. They should not stop attacking this regime until it's weakened totally, and then people will uprise and take over the government. And this guy, he will be a great friend to Israel, a great friend to America, a great friend for everybody. So Iranian, they will have a nice life, peaceful life. We are not against them to have army. I mean, they have the right to have army. They have the right to defend themselves. But then Israel will not be their enemy anyway. Israel will not be worried about Iran having airplanes and missiles. The only concern for Israel that those filthy people, they have agenda to destroy Israel, to destroy America.
How many people live in Iraq? 92 million. Okay.
All right?
Yeah, how could you not know that?
Where is this guy coming? Shut up.
Well, it's kind of rough.
Yeah. Stupid Sakar Carson. I want them to get this guy. Man, I want to take him to the zoo. Let me call Netanyahu, ask him if he can get me Ahmadinejad. Ahmadinejad, he claims in Iran there's no gays. And I assure you, all the mullahs are homo. There's no gays in Iran. There's no gays. What are you talking about? In Iran, there's gays. What's wrong with you? But they are the mullahs who do Bachabazi party. They bring a boy. You can type it in the internet. They bring a boy, they put makeup on the boy, he dressed like a girl, and then after that they have sex with him. But there's no gays in Iran. There's no gays, there's mullahs. You are right. Oh boy. Anyway, this is a great news. I know we have a great number of people watching, but I'm not going to keep you longer, guys. I'm going to finish with this. I want to say again, thank you, President Donald Trump. You deserve our respect. And I hope you will continue more, to do more, help this guy to become the king again, you know. As you see, he visited Israel, him and his family, I think this is his daughter. I don't know if this is his wife, I'm not sure, or I don't know, you know. He stopped calling me. I mean, I don't know why somebody, okay, you lost your father, he was the king, he used to call me every day. Why, since your father lost his job, you stop calling? Do you think I'm behind it? He stopped calling me. So I don't know now which one is one. Like, is it that his wife? This is his daughter? Who is he? I don't know. So don't ask me questions. I don't know because he's not reporting to me. He stopped coming and telling me anything about his private information. All right? But later I will let you know because Zibril, he will inspire me. I am the mullah of Allah. Okay? Should we play the song Yalla Ya Nasrallah? Yalla Ya Nasrallah. Follow him, Nasrallah. Battito. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Trump. Thank you. We appreciate what you have done. All right. So, I want to say thank you all for being here. We have enough for today. That's a great news to finish the night with it. Happy Saturday, happy Sabbath, happy Sunday. Depend in your country. God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade. Remember that. Thank you. God bless. See you soon again.